Assalamualaikum and hi, my name is Nur Akila and today we will present to you our project. So the project title is User Login, Behavior and Threat Analysis. Before we present our projects, let me introduce you to my teammates. My teammates are Natasha and Aidil. So this project aims to analyze malware detection data across various banking transactions to evaluate system performance and identify patterns of cyber threats by examining the transaction details, login success rate, and malware detection flags. This map provides a visual representation of malware detection across different locations in Malaysia, and it complements the insight from the cybersecurity dashboard. For instance, the is malware detected flag is true on the dashboard correlates with a specific area such as Perlis and Negeri Sembilan, where malware activity has been confirmed. This dashboard flag indicates that malware has been identified in system or network, potentially impacting online activities such as banking or the handling activities of sensitive data. By integrating this map with the dashboard, users can have a better understanding about the geographical spread of malware. The visualization highlights two key aspects: login success rates and platform usage. The login success resist failure chart shows that 54.9% of login attempts were successful, while 44.1% failed, indicating potential security measures effectively blocking unauthorized access or user-related issues, such as incorrect credentials. The platform usage charts reveals that mobile app banking is the most used platform, 35.6%, followed by the web banking, 32.3%, and ATMs, 32.1%, reflecting diverse user preferences. The high-risk account table shows a list of accounts flagged for unusual or suspicious activities. These activities include locations differences, login from new devices, malware detection, and high transaction amount. Each row provides details about the account, such as the user's current location, where the login happened, whether the device is new, if malware was detected, the number of login attempts, and the total amount of transaction. For example, accounts like AC13175 and AC10074 shows malware detection, while others like AC48408 have mismatched locations. Current locations per list, but login location is at Johor, or large transactions amount 4,290 ringgit Malaysia. This table helps to identify accounts that need further investigation to prevent fraud and ensure security.
Hi, my name is Aidil. Now I'm going to talk about suspicious login location for 14 states from Johor to Terengganu. Here for bar chart, we see the highest score is Pahang, above 80 is 85, and the lowest score is Sarawak, below 60. From overall type of attack, this is formed based on 1,000 account. The malware attack 360, credential stuffing 151, MITM 150, and session hijacking 139. We sum up of all these attacks sum to 756. That means total 1000 minus with all type of attack, we get 244 is threat. Hi, my name is Aidil. Now I'm going to talk about suspicious login location for 14 states from Johor to Terengganu. Here for bar chart, we see the highest score is Pahang, above 80 is 85, and the lowest score is Sarawak, below 60. From overall type of attack, this is formed based on 1,000 account. The malware attack one. Next, we move on to the highest score for bar chart, Pahang. Total suspicious login we get is 85, and type of attack we get here for malware 27, credential stuffing 16, MITN 14, session hijacking 8. When we sum up all of this, we get 65. That means 85 minus with 65, we get 20 of unknown threat. Next, we move on to the highest score for bar chart, Pahang. Total suspicious login we get is 85, and type of attack we get here for malware 27, credential stuffing 16. Next, we move on to second highest score for bar chart, which is Penang. The total suspicious login location we get is 76, and we can see here type of attack for malware is 27, ITM 11 session hijacking 8 and credential stuffing is 7. When we sum up, we get is 53 of total attack we get. When we minus the total suspicious login location and the attack, we get 23 of unknown threat. Next, we move on to second highest score for Bachat, which is Penang. The total suspicious.
My name is Natasha Idayu and I will explain about this heat map. This heat map provides insights into the relationship between protocols which are HTTPS, SSL, and TLS, and malware detection. These protocols are commonly used to secure communication over the internet, including transmitting sensitive financial data. This chart shows how often malware is associated with each protocol. The darker shades represent a higher number of instances, while lighter shades represent a fewer occurrences. For example, in this heat map, the darker red in TLS protocol, when malware detection is true, it might indicate that while TLS is widely adopted for secure communication, it can sometimes be exploited by the attackers to deliver malware in encrypted traffic, making it harder to detect. Lastly, this bar chart illustrates the malware detection across 14 different regions in Malaysia. Regions like Malacca, which shows the highest number of malware detection records, indicate a greater risk for cyber threats in that area. For example, in areas with higher malware activity, when users engage with banking activity, they might be at a greater risk of encountering man-in-the-middle attack or malware activity that was designed to capture keystrokes or redirect transactions. And the regions with fewer malware detections may indicate lower levels of cyber threats, but this does not eliminate the risk entirely.
Next, we move on to true positive, where scenario, a system correctly identified a malware attack was successfully detected. The details: transaction ID TX00005, account ID AC28665, transaction type credit, user location Sabah, and login location is Kelantan. That show different location. And platform use ATM, malware detected yes, because it is true, and suspected attack type is malware. This case represent a successful detection where malware activity was flagged correctly. Next, we move on to true negative, where scenario the system correctly identified no malware was detected and the transaction was correctly identified as safe. The details: transaction ID TX000004, account ID AC87518, transaction type is debit, user location Penang, login location Sabah. That show different kind of location used. Platform use is mobile app banking. Malware detected is no because the result show is false, and suspected attack type is none. These remarks, the case show a legitimate transaction with no malware involvement, identified correctly.
I will explain about the false positive in security information and event management. What does it mean by false positive? False positive means that when the system incorrectly identifies a harmful event as a potential threat that will lead to unnecessary investigation. This investigation will waste our time and our resources. In our dataset, an account ID of AC62543 is the example of a safe transaction but was incorrectly flagged as malicious. The data shows that the user's current location is in Kelantan, but their login location is in Malacca. So, the system detects that this account might be attacked by malware, but this case is actually a false alarm where no malware was present. Lastly, for false negative, we do not have the example in our dataset, but I will explain what false negative means. False negative happens when the system fails to detect or alert about actual malicious activity that happened in the system. This might happen because the malicious activity is new or unknown to the system, or maybe incomplete data collection by the system. As a result of false negative, the real threats will go undetected by the system that will lead to data loss and compliance issues.
So for the conclusions, this project focuses on finding and studying high-risk accounts to improve the safety and the reliability of banking system. It looks at important factors such as login success rate, platform usage, location differences, new device login, malware detection, and transaction patterns. These help to identify the possible risks and suspicious activities. Using tools like heat maps, tables, and charts, the project provides a clear insight to help prioritize investigations and apply better security measures. By addressing issues like malware, unauthorized access, and unusual transaction, this project helps strengthen cybersecurity, reduce fraud, and build trust with the customers. That's all from us. Thank you.